What is an important piece of advice you can give for those moving into the real world? Just because you have the money to buy something doesn't mean that you can afford it. The intensity of your social life will likely change, and this is mostly a good thing, but be prepared for it. Being outside of school means you are free from a lot of the weird drama that comes with doing everything in a closed system with roughly the same people. There is still drama, but you can almost always escape it because your life is divided now. You don't live with all your friends and work with them. On the other hand, making new social connections is a new challenge because you aren't thrown into a closed system with people all at your stage of life with many of the same problems. But making friends definitely happens. For me, wherever I was in life, it always took me about 1 year to make one new close friend. Patience is key. I would say you make fewer social connections, but a lot of them are of higher quality. A last piece of advice: don't view work as your only source, or even your primary source, for friends, dates, and hookups. Try to keep part of your social life separate. Be very careful of being dragged into any sort of workplace drama or politics. That friendly coworker who is dishing you all the dirt as you learn the ropes is looking for allies. You have no obligation to hang out with these people in a social setting. Have a budget and stick to it. Know the difference between wanting something and needing something. Don't forget to add a treat yourself line in the budget. Don't focus on what other people have or do. Stay in your lane and focused on you and yours. Get a cast iron skillet. Never stop learning. Keep up with your old hobbies and interests and pick up new ones. Take classes, free ones and pay for those you can afford. Join groups for people with your interests so you can learn from them and learn from teaching them. Look after your teeth because they are expensive to fix. Toothpaste, a good toothbrush and dental floss are cheap, so use them well. Look after your credit rating. It is difficult to fix when it goes wrong. And also remember that things do go wrong, so perhaps have a small contingency available if you can. Learn to save and budget so you know how much you can use and save comfortably. Be good to yourself and look after mental health. Even though money goes in and out of your account automatically doesn't mean you never have to look at your bank account. Just a quick daily check of your balance and spendings will keep you out of a lot of troubles. It's okay to say no. It's just a job. There will be others. Don't try fitting in if it requires you to break your personal values. Being respectful and polite is cool. Don't just react to things. Think critically. Take a few seconds to analyze situations and come up with conclusions. Always be self-aware and never let people use your emotions against you. When I was in uni, I was super stressed. People would always say to me, if you're this stressed now, wait until you get out into the real world. I've been out in the real world for 2 decades now, and it's been so much easier than uni. Go out there and enjoy post-uni life. Not everyone is going to like you regardless of what you do. Trust your gut instinct. It's called that for a reason. Take no shit, but do no harm, meaning don't be a dick, but put people in their place when necessary. Don't waste your time worrying. If you can help it, it just drags you down and makes you weaker. Hit the gym when you can. Boy, will it make you feel better. And smile. Make a conscious effort to smiling more. It'll be reciprocated and it will make you feel good. Everyone makes mistakes. There is no real point in constantly trying to avoid novel mistakes. Instead, accept that you are human and instead make sure to learn from your mistakes when they happen. This isn't a mistake, it's a happy little accident. Bob Ross. You don't have to know how to do everything. Knowing how to learn and being willing to put the effort into learning it is more important than knowing any one skill. Your attitude is more important than aptitude. An employer can teach you the specific skills needed, but if you aren't a person that people want to be around, then why would they bother? There will be someone who will hate your guts for no particular reason, even if you are friendly with them, or even more so. It will not be your fault. If something is too good to be true, it probably is. People will try to take advantage of you, and you'll probably fall for it sometimes. It's how you learn. Don't be too down on yourself, just learn from it and move on. Don't forget to take care of your physical health. Often people get so caught up in life they forget all about working out or eating right. Most of us end up in sedentary jobs. You don't need to train like an Olympic athlete. Just being active 3 times a week or something is good enough. Maybe picking up a new sport can help you make new friends while you stay fit. Forget all the bullshit you learned as a kid. People aren't fair. Working hard doesn't always mean you will be successful. But not working hard at least some of the time ensures failure. The police are only your friends when your life is in danger. Any other time, on anything else, they are likely to think you are the bad guy. You can't afford to be sick now. Taxes are a bitch and no, they won't spend them the way you want them to regardless how much of a keyboard warrior you are. A perfect job doesn't exist. Every job sucks at least some of the time. Get used to it, but do not let it destroy your health. Kids are more expensive than you think. Love doesn't always last forever, even for families. Honesty and humility get you far in the workplace, as it can often be a game of likability. Just be careful not to be a doormat. For instance, I work in it, and once I was troubleshooting an issue that ended up being my fault. I told my boss it was my fault, how, why, and what we did to fix it. He told me someone else not only blamed me, but took responsibility for fixing it. I ended up coming out looking better, despite all of it being my fault, simply because I was honest. I was promoted a few months later. Learn to think for yourself. All of your life your parents taught and promoted their views on life, politics, religion, etc. and probably also told you how wrong the other viewpoints are. Now is the time to go. How do I feel? What do I think? Go on the internet and learn some good basic skills. 1. How to do laundry properly. Your clothes will last a lot longer. 2. How to make a bed properly. Stop waking up with the fitted sheet hugging you and not the mattress, and a maybe makes the whole room look neater. 3. Learn how to make an omelette, preferably a French omelette. Eggs are cheap and healthy, and this is a relatively quick meal you can make for yourself and even someone coming over and impress them a bit. Your employer is usually a neutral party at best. Rare exceptions to this exist, but as a rule your boss is not your friend and does not have your best interests at heart. They have you there to make money off of your labor, no more and no less. This is a business arrangement. Learn to automatically see this as the default. You need to look out for your own interests. Get a better offer elsewhere. Don't think for a second you owe loyalty to your boss. They'd replace you in a heartbeat if you keeled over at your desk. Similarly, mental health days are sick days. Don't trick yourself into believing that you're letting the team down because you need to take care of yourself. No one else at your job is going to take care of you. At best they will do the bare minimum to meet legal requirements. There are exceptions to the above and sometimes the right people or management can earn your loyalty. Just remember that you come first. Not customers, not co-workers, not managers. Do the job, get paid, go home. Never believe that you have to sacrifice your physical or mental well-being for a job. They don't pay you enough for that. Ever. Don't let perfect get in the way of good. And if you make a meal plan for the week, you'll save a lot on wasted groceries and have a better chance of making nutritious choices. And wear sunscreen every day, even the cloudy ones. Be careful who you have a child with. Once you have a child, be aware that the world is full of idiots. Don't put another one out there. Buy good shoes, sheets, and tires. Save money and pay attention to your credit score. Plan for your long-term goals, but don't forget your short-term health and happiness. Sacrificing sounds noble and can help sometimes in limited circumstances, but your performance will be degraded if you don't take care of your physical and mental health along the way. This will cascade and affect your long-term goals as well. Half the job is just being there. Take opportunities to volunteer or join a service club. Work will often pay for a few hours of volunteering, and they will be lenient. Related, I was reading a workforce unemployment decision where dude was having attendance problems due to continuing education. Court said it wasn't an excuse to deny unemployment. Put thought into lunch and dinner. It is so easy to go out and eat every day for lunch and easy to grab something on home instead of cooking. Growth doesn't feel like growth. It feels like survival. Don't forget to think back a year, 5 years, 10 years and remember where you were. I guarantee if you think realistically, you'll realize that, even if you haven't gotten to where you thought you wanted to be, you're a better equipped and developed person now than you were then. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Let us know your thoughts on this topic. See you soon.